normal school year, students only have to worry about their grades to keep in check. But now, due to the pandemic, students are finding that they have to look for other services to keep their mental health in check as well. Festivities provided at Novemberfest was made possible through the joint efforts of faculty, staff, students, and the dedicated Student Government Association. By working through turbulent times, their hard work has paid off, and they're looking forward to hosting more events in the future. With so many talented students at Claflin University, dedicated faculty and staff members such as Dr. Nick Robinson seek to use the Edistover Review to help students grow through having their works published. With homecoming here, events such as the Dorm Step Show allow students to creatively express themselves after spending a year focusing on their academic studies. Until recently, the thought of events where large gatherings would occur was a dream for many as the pandemic ravaged the world. Though with the efficiency of vaccines and mandates being enforced, students feel as confident and happier than ever for the return of events. Novemberfest is the largest event at Claflin University since the pandemic began and returns a normalcy that many students miss.
That we on the right track to get back to where we used to be. At least now we can actually say like, okay, even, COVID is here, we're still trying to have fun and make the best of it.
Yeah.
So, I'm just looking forward to the future.
Yeah.
Hopefully everything will be sort of like this and we won't have to worry about too much about COVID.
Many festivities provided at Novemberfest was made possible through the joint efforts of faculty, staff, students, and the dedicated Student Government Association. By working through turbulent times, their hard work has paid off, and they're looking forward to hosting more events in the future.
The event was really just created so that students have something to look forward to. As like little milestones leading up to big events such as homecoming, we like making sure that there's a holistic experience for students to have. And I think that judging by the turnout, it's turned out really well.
Yeah.
We just want to make sure that students are interacting with each other. And I think that it's a really nice event where they can bond and feel closer to their campus community.
Ariel also discussed what can be done to ensure that future events are held at Claflin.
Preparation, preparing for them, and also funding is really important and making sure, like events like this, we can reach out to multiple organizations that might have bigger funds in order for us to do things like that. But it's also student feedback, hearing what they need, and I think that's how we can move forward.
For CU NBC, this is Jamil Scott. Pandemic, students had a plethora of events to participate in, which allowed them to express themselves freely. Though, as the pandemic continues, many students participating in the Edistover Review are thankful for the event, which allows them to express themselves through their writings and other forms of work.
Review has been able to help my major. Being that I'm an art major, I've been able to enter in my artwork to become a published artist at such a young age, and the importance of it is being able to help different art majors be able to get their work out there a lot sooner than later, because being a published or having your art published within a book will be able to carry you a lot further.
With so many talented students at Claflin University, dedicated faculty and staff members such as Dr. Nick Robinson seek to use the Edistover Review to help students grow through having their works published.
Students who are 18, 19, 20, sometimes 17, to have the opportunity to be published authors and artists, and to have their work represented in a journal that represents them, that is essentially their journal, I thought would be something that would be really a fantastic vehicle for students.
Dr. Robinson also wanted to highlight how the Edistover Review was always meant to put students first.
As a university, we want to put our students in front of us to say, these students, these people, these individuals, these men and women, these young men and women, these are the next leaders of our society.
The latest edition of the Edistover Review is available now for anyone interested in participating in the upcoming Edistover Review. Submissions are being taken, and Dr. Robinson and other faculty members are looking forward to your participation. For CU NBC, this is Jamil Scott. During a normal year of college, students will be rushing around campus for gatherings, events, games, and other pleasant social activities. But due to COVID canceling many large gatherings, students have only been left with stress and work, which has negatively impacted their mental health.
During COVID, we all had to basically just be away from our loved ones and our families. So it just really made me self-evaluate a lot. My mental health has been a roller coaster. I'm not even gonna lie.
During a normal school year, students only have to worry about their grades to keep in check. But now, due to the pandemic, students are finding that they have to look for other services to keep their mental health in check as well.
There are resources for students here on campus. So I myself, as the Director of Counseling Services, see students both in the office and via Teams for individual counseling services. And there's also a 24-hour telehealth provider that we work with called Timely Care.
This champion then further elaborated on why mental health has become so important in today's age.
But I think that there was so much stigma associated with it that there was lack of access and opportunity to the abundance of services we have now. So I think now that it's less stigmatized, students and people in general are flocking more to receiving the services that they need to be holistically well.
Ms. Champion also gave some pointers as to how students can take the steps to improve their mental health.
It's not about necessarily all the time seeking a therapist position, but it is about seeking somebody that you can go to in confidence and having faith to know that they will hold your information in highest confidence, right? And that they're not sharing your feelings, thoughts, wants, and needs and vulnerabilities with other people. So I think there's a great need for students to seek out mentorships, also counseling services, just so that we can once again be holistically well.
For CU NBCU, this is Jamil Stott.